Good evening, you beautiful, wonderful people. Welcome back to another Watchalong. This is going to be fun. This is going to be interesting. This is going to be exciting, isn't it? Manchester City versus Bayern Munich in a absolutely epic game of football, man. Are you guys excited? You should be excited, seriously. This is going to be something else. It's going to be hopefully memorable, hopefully an awful lot of fun, hopefully Manchester City into the semi-finals. I cannot wait for this. How are you all feeling, man? You all good? It's good to see so many people here already. Don't forget to please hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe button. And please let me know how you're doing in the comments, man. Introduce yourself. Say hello. Say Guten Tag and say konnichiwa. Say bonjour. Wherever you're from. I don't even know. They're all good. Hello. One of them was good morning, wasn't it? I think. I don't know. Everyone, say hello. Let me know your predictions in the comments. Put your name, where you're commenting from, and all that kind of stuff, and get chatting away. I'm really relaxed. I am genuinely relaxed. I don't feel much anxiety for this game at all. I know that's you don't believe me, but it's genuinely true. I feel pretty relaxed, man. I trust. I've seen that side. I trust this Manchester City. I've got a good feeling about this game, man. And watch it blow up in my face. I know it could do, but I don't know. Right now, lads, I'm really very relaxed about it. I need to say at the top of this video is sponsored by Circl. I'll be paying attention to Circl during this game. If you don't know what Circl is, well, you could get a chance to win. If you want to enter their new competition, by the way, you could get a chance to win £1 million by getting involved in their 5-match millions, where you've got to kind of guess a number for 5 games, and if your number comes up in all them, well, you could win. You could win £1 million. It's very simple. I'll show you how it works right now. How it works basically is this is a game, for example, and you pick a number from 1 to 26. Every time an event happens in the game, it will move forward or back. So it's sort of like a board game where it's like go forward 4 places or back 2 places or whatever. A goal, for example, moves the pot around +4. The idea is that at the end of the game, your number is on there at the top of the pot. And if you get it right, the more you get right, the more money you can earn. With, of course, all 5 earning £1 million. So go for it. Get involved. If you don't want to get involved in that, you can get involved in the Classic Shifter, which we'll be playing today. Basically, the way this works out is there's a max jackpot of £300. You've got 15 minutes to enter. Click the link in the description below if you want to. 18 plus, and don't forget, UK based and gamble responsibly. To get involved, this one, basically, there's 11 people currently, and that pot will shift around as events happen. As you can see on screen right now, a corner moves it forward 1, yellow card moves it back 3, goal +4, as you can see there, and all that kind of stuff. And so far, these people are involved here. If some of you guys are in playing, do let me know, and I'll show you. I think I'll show you how it gets on during the game. So fingers crossed, some of you guys can get involved. £3 to enter that one. Good luck if you are playing. Kevin Wilkinson, Mark, Beverly, Sarah, Glenn, Ian, Patrick, David Jackson, Steve Stone, Glenn Hawkins, Ian, all those involved so far. Good luck to you guys. So let's jump over to some of your comments. Mark, as always, saying 2-0, 5-0 aggregate will win the rest. Mark Rinks will win the rest, man, of the competitions. You got to love Mark's energy, haven't you? Mark, my hero, my superstar, Mark. I love Mark's permanent optimism. Always, Mark. I admire it, pal. I really do. And I hope you are right, too. I genuinely hope you're right, man. Why not, though? Why can't he? Why won't you be right, man? I mean, there is something in it when you look at this Manchester City side. It is the same team as the other day. You know, it's just an impressive team. So there's Bayern side, by the way. Cancelo, De Ligt, Upamecano, Pavard. Hopefully, Upamecano is as bad as he was the other day. He won't be. He'll be much better. Kimmich, Goretzka, Sane, Musiala, Coman, and Choupo-Moting returns for them. Our forward, of course, is Erling Haaland, which is pretty impressive. He'll be flanked by Bernardo Silva and Jack Grealish, with Gundogan, De Bruyne as the creative output ahead of John, Stones, and Rodri. Stones maybe a centre-back like last time with a Kanji potentially at right back, but with Diaz and Ake alongside him and Ederson between the sticks. Of course, the bench is good as well. Kyle Walker is there. Phillips, Laporte, Ortega, Alvarez, Gomez, Mahrez, Peroni, Carson, Foden and Palmer. Of course, Foden returning on the bench is really nice stuff to see. I like it, man. I like it an awful lot. It's very, very exciting, isn't it? It's a good bench, man. I'm feeling pretty confident. Let's read some of your comments in the chat. Who we got here, man? Let's have a look. So we got Joel. He says, no comeback, please. Don't worry, man. No comeback. Nikolai Leander says, let's go. Dan Martinez says, no hope required. It's happening, lads. Dan, be more Dan Martinez is what I would say in life. Be more Dan Martinez, you know? I've got coffee, by the way, and I know it's like 8:15, but I'm just tired, man. I'm hoping it's going to be a really late night, because if it's a late night, it means I'll be doing a fan view live and all this kind of stuff, and we'll be chatting away for a long time, which would be very good fun. So I'm hoping it'll be a late night, and we'll all be chatting away till late. Hence why the coffee's kicking in. Anyway, New Gork 60 says, I'm feeling Bayern will score, but we will hold on. Bayern will score, but we'll score. Stephen Makiyogadena says, need the dub. Absolutely, mate. Huge City fan from Denver, Colorado. Nice, AJ Ware. Good to see you, man. Hello, Stephen. It's our year. Has to be, says Blue Soul. I hope you're right. AJ also just says, oh, Kevin De Bruyne. No. City at the Allianz with no real worries. It's great to be blue, Dan. Oh, well, there is some, mate. Maybe. Jarhead, yo, Stephen. Hello, my friend. Martin Class 3-1-City. Joel says 2-1. Jordan says it could be 6-0 and still be bricking it. Sorry, Jonathan Gordon. I get it, man. I get it. The older version of McLovin from the movie Superbad. I would say a better looking version, if I'm being honest, mate. I don't really see it personally. It's just a guy with a beard in it, but you know. Maybe I can be his better looking older brother, you know. Run up the likes, says sub to see extra monkey new way. Exactly. Sub to EsteemedKompany always. Hello, mate. I'm relatively calm. Fancy our chances, says Daniel. Just worried that Cancelo knowing him is going to have a masterclass. Look, I think Cancelo might play a bit selfishly, actually, which will be interesting. I wouldn't be surprised. I'm pretty relaxed about it. I mean, Cancelo could turn up, but you know what? Cancelo on the left, I think Bernardo will be all over him. Absolutely all over him. And I think Bernardo knows his game inside out as one of his best mates. If they could, yeah, exactly. If we can score 3 in 90 minutes, they can too. Well, I agree. But I think in general, we will be. I think we're good on the counter these days. So I'm pretty relaxed about it. I really am. I think we all should be as well. You know, just calm and be relaxed. Oh, Tom, mate. Well, Copenhagen's a beautiful place, Tom. So enjoy Copenhagen immediately. But I hope it's, you know, I hope it goes well for you, man. Once again, I would like to say, don't forget, you can get involved in the Classic Shifter over on Circl, or you can enter and have a chance to win £1 million this weekend in their 5-match million games. Click the link in the description below if you want to enter. You've only got 10 minutes to play the Circl. What I like about Circl, by the way, and there's all these games here, but you can also set up circles with your mates. You can start your own circles if you want to and play against your friends, which is a really cool little sweepstake kind of thing. The people who've signed up so far, these are my pals: Stuart, Peter, Jack, Greg, Dan, Calvin, Ben, Archer, Andrew, Aiden, Adrian, Adam. Absolute legends, these people. Good on yous. Looking forward to this game. My prediction was, what did I say for in the preview? Can anyone remember what I said in the preview? I think I went for 2-1, didn't I? I think I'm going to stick with 2-1 as well. I don't know, man. I'm just feeling confident about this Manchester City side right now. I feel like something about it. It's just... Caleb, by the way, I borrowed your login for Paramount. Hope that's okay, Caleb. Caleb in the chat. Everyone say thank you to Caleb. I just thought I'd go for it. Thank you, Caleb. Because you were DMing me earlier, and I was like, Caleb. Thank you, Caleb. Daniel says, I'll say if we make... thank you. Oh, Caleb's a legend. Everyone say thank you to Caleb Martin, who's letting me watch the stream on time. You're a superhero. City's imaginary squad depth said, in Las Vegas right now, game starts at noon. How do you feel about Napoli getting knocked out? I forgot about that because I was too busy in my own head. Yeah, man, that's exciting for me because they were one of the teams that I feared. You know, they are out, aren't they? Did they go out last night? They did, didn't they? Yeah, I mean, they are a really good side, and yeah, that's a massive potential boon for us because the other side of the draw. Look, I know anything can happen, but I wasn't quite as scared as the other side of the draw. But then, you know, I'll show the games, of course, on the screen right now. Last night's games. Napoli went out. Milan went through, of course. Big up my boy Brahim, by the way. My man Brahim Diaz. I fucking love you, Brahim. You know, my boy Brahim, I used to follow me on Twitter. I've chatted to his family so many times and buzzing for him. Brahim's such a lovely lad, and he's a Champions League semi-finalist now, so I'm very happy for him. Of course, Real Madrid went through as well. But you know what? Real Madrid, from what I've seen of the highlights, weren't that impressive. We can beat them, man. If we get through, I think we're a better team than Real Madrid. Doesn't mean we'll beat them, but I think we're a better team. So I think we can do it this year, man. I think we can. The other side of the draw, of course, looks like it's Milan, Napoli, Benfica. So it'll be Inter versus Milan. So internationally, to quote Jamie Carragher, international. I can't pronounce it either, to be fair. Inter Milan versus AC Milan in the semi-finals. That's a fucking epic game, that, isn't it, man? That really is. That's huge. Why is that not confirmed there? It is, isn't it? Why is it not saying? Oh, they played today, that's why. Benfica. So we'll see. Maradona missed a penny. He did indeed. Not that impressive, was it, for Maradona? 8 minutes left until kickoff. I can't wait for this game. I'm genuinely feeling relaxed. I don't know what it is, man. I know people think call me crazy saying that, but I just feel like I just trust this Manchester City side. Like, there's a physicality to this City side that it's just really impressive. Really impressive. Like, I think the confidence of this Manchester City side, like, I don't know, man. I think something about them is just, I think we could batter them again. But I don't know. I feel like I think it's because of Haaland. Haaland just exudes confidence, doesn't he? When you got someone like Erling Haaland, there's inevitability to the brilliance of Manchester City. I do think in general that this City side is just built from sterner stuff. So I don't know, man. I've got a good feeling. I think you guys should too. Just trust him. Choupo-Moting obviously adds a bit of an edge, but look, I don't think he's anything that Diaz can't handle. And Ake, you know, good player, but I don't think he's a world-class player. He's just been good for Bayern this season. I don't fear Choupo-Moting. He's a good player, but I don't think any of us should fear him as such. It doesn't mean he can't be excellent today, but look, you know, he can be excellent, but I'm not necessarily scared of him. But then, like, look, he might score, but I don't think he's as impressive as an individual as Sane, Musiala, Coman, or Gnabry was. If that makes sense. But still, obviously, a respected season so far. Don't get yourself clipped 50 days. This is these things, man. These are these things. If anyone's watching this and remembers this clip from it, we'll fair fucking play. I've had worse things clipped up than that anyway, mate. Yeah, he doesn't feel like a difference maker. It's like one of those things where, put it this way, I don't say he's a classic Bayern striker. I don't fear him the way I would have feared Lewandowski. Doesn't mean he can't be good for them, but he's not that level of striker. He's a good striker, don't get me wrong, but he ain't Lewandowski. So he's not the main man of this team, is he? So we'll pay attention, but I don't think we should be too scared. Greetings from the Dominican Republic. This will be our year, says Abraham. I've been to there, mate. I went there when I was about 21 and I loved it with a family holiday and we had a great time. I can't remember where we went in Dominican Republic, but it was beautiful. Great place. Absolutely glorious. I'd love to go back one day. Once again, you got a final little shout out. You've got about 8 minutes to enter the classic shifter if you want to get involved over on Circl. 18 plus to enter, don't forget. So good luck if you do get involved. Fingers crossed one of you guys wins some money, which would be really nice, wouldn't it? It'd be really good because one of you guys deserve some money. Once again, how the rules work. There are currently only 12 people involved with pot of 36 quid. The more people enter, the bigger the pot goes, and the more it shifts around. If you're at the top, you win some money at full time. Fingers crossed one of you guys will win some moolah. 18 plus and UK based to enter. You got 8 minutes, I think. 4 minutes actually to enter. Good luck. 5 minutes till kick off. Predictions. Tell me where you're based. Tell me your location and tell me your predictions. Go for it. Where you messaging from? Give this video a like and all that kind of stuff. Come on, City, man. Come on, City. Naz is confident. He says 8-0 in aggregate. Do you know what? Why can't we do it today, man? Like, I am very confident about the City side. Let's make a statement, man. Let's make a statement. Let's make a statement. Let's make a statement, City. I can't wait for this. I can't wait for it. So obviously it's City versus Bayern. I mean, set the stage. It's the Champions League quarterfinals. We're 3-0 up. No away goals anymore, which is worth remembering. All we got to do is just defend pretty well. We don't often concede 3 goals. We could concede 3 goals, but we don't tend to do it. And if we do, I would expect we'll score on the counter because we've got Bayern Munich. We've got Bayern Munich. We've got Haaland and KDB and Grealish and Bernardo and so on. And Gundo. I think we have got a bit of pace on the transition these days, or not pace, but just intelligence. One each says Wicker Man. Sarah's in London, says 2-1 City. I like it, Sarah. Mohammed's in India. Big place. Was it India today, the most populous country in the world or something like that? Which is incredible, Mohammed. Crazy story. 2-1 City. Sam says 2-1 City as well. That's what I went for. Daniel's in Coventry. 7-0 free all. I like it, mate. Toronto says Mehdi says 5-2. Bayern 5-2. That'll be all eight. That'll be what score would that be then? 5-all in aggregate. Jesus Christ, mate. That'd be then penalties. 2-1 Bayern says Philip, but we'll go through and lose the night. I'll take that. 2-1 City. Much love, Joel from Jamaica. Even Ross is in Norway. Love the channel. Thank you so much, mate. I love you, pal. Gary says 2-1 City. Caleb's in Dallas, Texas. Says 5-0. I like it. I like all of these predictions. I like it, Command. Exactly, mate. Exactly. Buenos Aires, Argentina, Bayern 0, City 1. I like it, Lucas. These are good scores and good predictions. Quite an international audience. I love it, man. I love that we've got all corners. Quite literally. Have we got someone from every continent? We've got someone from the Oceanic region. Have we got anyone from Australia, New Zealand, or anything like that watching? If so, put your hand up in the chat. Have we got anyone from... We've got people from Asia, definitely. We've got people from... Anyone like... We've got like... Anywhere... Anyone watching from like Japan or Korea or anything like that? Definitely people watching in like India and stuff. Anyone from the Middle East? Anyone? Loads of people from Europe. Anyone from South America? Anyone from North America? Slough. Go on, Jack. I love it that we've got all the parts of the world covered, man. It's crazy. Canada. Oh, Canada. We've got Canada covered. Come on, City, man. Come on, City. It's getting very, very close to kickoff now. Good luck to all who got involved on Circl. Fingers crossed some of you guys will win some money. I'll be paying attention to that throughout the game. Naz said, of course, this team gives me way too much confidence. It's the rock-solid defence of the lockdown season with clinical edge provided by Haaland. That's how I feel, mate. Naz, of course, is a member, as all these people here. I've updated the member board, by the way, so if you're a member, thank you. The likes of Scott and William and Ryan and Kelly Thorne and Mark Harris and Ron Cook and Noga Goda and Udubs and Christian and Ewan and Gina and Islam and Daniel Osterholt and Sean and Mike and Fox Williams and William Dittmer and Jason Delarusso, Valentin Mutrashev, Odin Mavov, all these people are members. It's massively appreciated. Thank you so much for the support. Likewise, Dan Martinez is a member too. Dan says 3-1 City RX Dortmund players to go on a madness. I like it, Dan. I like it. Gundogan and Haaland and a Kanji all to score, maybe. Kyle's in South Carolina. Nice, man. Lovely stuff. City's imaginary squad depth's gone crazy. Peroni to come on and score a brace. And Dan Martinez with some good advice there. Get a Mahrez postie of Algerian views or rocket. I'll get him on the wall there somewhere. I'll get rid of that Arctic Monkeys. That's an Arctic Monkeys tour poster from 2007, by the way. An original on the wall there behind me. True story. Anyway, we are very close to kickoff. Very close to kickoff. Up the Blues. Dan, I missed your 3-month chat. Sorry, mate. Where was it? What did Dan say? Dan said, yeah, I like it, Dan. Dan's 3-month chat was Mubarak to answer charges holding the trophy. Imagine that. We addressed the FFP charges, the Premier League charges, and we don't give a shit. Drinks out of the trophy. That would be absolutely killer, man. Fingers crossed, eh? Up the Blues. Imaginary squad depth, man. Potentially. It might do. Foden might get on. I won't be playing the match, by the way. No, this is a watch along. I won't get my channel taken down for the risk of playing a football match. Unfortunately, I know you want me to, but you know, this is my YouTube channel. You know, and I don't want it copyright destroyed. Unfortunately, we chat about the game, man. It's like an alternative commentary kind of vibe going off here. Right, looking forward to this. Looking forward to this a lot. Come on, City, man. Come on, City. Let me get the... It's not started yet on my stream on Paramount. Is anyone else's miles behind as well? Paramount just seems to be miles behind. Is that just normal? Has it kicked off yet? Or is it just Paramount being really lazy? We've won 10 in the bounce, Nas. Yep. Has it kicked off yet? I'm curious. Okay, I thought so. It's not actually. Right, it's about to kick off. Come on, City, man. Up the Blues. I do have a sleeping son below me, by the way, so I won't be screaming too loud if we score. I'm going to be sensible. The baby's asleep downstairs, you know. He's 6 months old yesterday, by the way. Ruben's 6 months old already. How much time flies, eh? Time absolutely flies. What's with the delay, man? I'm waiting for it to start. Is it me or is it just really delayed? What's going on here, lads? It's delayed, okay. I thought it was just me. Referee's missing in action. So let's just play without refs. That ref's getting fined, isn't he, big time? I'm chanting Bayern. Bayern. City slacker. So it sounds like to me. Do you reckon the ref's shitting himself right now? Saw Haaland. He was like, fuck. Coffee was good, man. Do you like my cup? It says Super Daddy-O in the Mario thing. Paul Walsh got at me. Do you remember Paul from Blue Horizon? What a fucking cup. Paul, love you, pal. What is going on here, man? Not that much is going on here. Pep's having a little ref fixing the VR system. Yeah, he's getting a few likes in. Let's get to yeah, we need some elevate music. Do 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 do. Go for me, Panima there. Right, we kicked it off yet. Come on, lads. Right, the ref's here. Fucking hell, mate. Take your time, ref, you know. Nothing, got nowhere to be. We're underway. Right, we're underway. Come on, you Blues. Come on, you Blues. This is going to be fun, isn't it? The ref had problems with his communication set, apparently, Andy. Is that right? Yeah, maybe he wasn't. Maybe it was a case of like the VAR comms not getting the message from UEFA yet. Another such conspiracy theories. I don't know. The atmosphere is good there, man. It's always going to be at the Allianz. But we've got a bunch of players who just don't really get scared of these kind of things. I mean, this can't really be that much more hostile than the Wandra Metropolitana, can it? You know, the Atletico game. Because that was intense. I don't hate this kit more as a go. I know everyone hates it, but I actually think it's all right. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to get an early goal here because if City settle into it, they're fucked. Dave says, we got this. Let's go. Indeed, mate. Indeed, Dave. 2 months as a member. Thank you so much, Dave. Dave is awesome. He's awesome. Dave is awesome. Come on, you Blues. Come on, you Blues. Right, here we go. We got City versus Bayern. There you go. I'll put the stats on screen. I think the league kits for next year look quite nice, man. Like the home kit in particular looks great. I really like it. Also, good defensive header that from Big John Stones. By the way, it's the same. Akanji is playing right back with Stones playing centre back, which is intentional, I think, with a bit more pace of Akanji. I think the third kit's wild and not really that nice, but it's obviously aimed at younger fans, and I don't mind it. Like, it's a bit wacky. It's a bit e-kit for me, esports kit, but I don't care. Like, the third kits are always meant to be a bit crazy, aren't they? I think they should be. The home and away kits are cool. The third kit is genuinely, like, a bit shit, but I saw it. Once again, we've got to, as Imaginary just pointed out, we're gonna have a 6'5" for Norse god Haaland in the kit, and I can't wait to see that. Haaland wearing a big electric kit is just pure meme gold, isn't it? I can't wait for the kits. I always like kits. I really like kits in general. Haaland turning into 4, exactly. The god of thunder. Oh, nice Bernardo. Sommer's a weak link, with the ball at his feet. Sommer was caught out a few times last time, remember? Oh, there's a chance there. That head had gone to Grealish. I mean, everyone's scared of the name Man City, Gary. City are these days, they're a juggernaut, aren't they? We're often favourites, if not the favourite, for a reason. It's been a solid start, Odin. So, did anyone see those rumours about Alphonso Davies? I mean, I don't think it's anything, not personally. I don't know why he'd leave Bayern. Has he showed any signs? Oh, sloppy then from Choupo-Moting. He's not match fit, is he, Moting? He's just like kind of come back into the team because they need him. I'd take Alphonso Davies in a heartbeat. I mean, I know he's not had his best form for the last year or so, but he's a world-class left back at his very best. I know we play a different formation now, but I think you've got Alphonso Davies. You use him, you utilise him because he's such an intelligent and electric footballer. We definitely should get a left back. Like, I think the idea that you don't need variety in the team. Like, we've got a defensive left back, get an attacking left back. Everything in football should be about variety and options and versatility. The best squad is this. Oh, Ruben, bad touch, mate. The best squad is a versatile squad. Do you know what, City Slacker? I rarely actually look at the goalkeeper kits. I just don't. I can't help it. My favourite goalkeeper kits are the crazy Umber ones from when I was a kid. Bad touch, Ruben, mate. Every time I hear Ruben Diaz, it makes me think of my son, so I have to see if he's alright. I have to text the wife and ask if he's alright, You reckon Sergio Gomez could make it? I would keep him around the team for a couple of years if he's willing and be patient with him. He's got a lot of natural talent, Sergio Gomez. I feel like, do you know what? I feel like we'd be talking about a different Sergio Gomez, and I really hand on heart mean this, if he played more alongside Ruben Diaz as opposed to Aymeric Laporte. Laporte's a brilliant player, but I mean this is the nicest possible way. He's a bit of a mardas. Like, Laporte's a moaner. He's a moaner. A great player, but he likes to moan. And I remember watching him against Southampton, I think it was, where Gomez made a mistake early on. And Laporte was bollocking him. And Gomez looked like he wanted the ground to swallow up and eat him. And I was just always thinking, this is a young guy who's obviously very nervous. And at that point onwards, he was terrified. I know that's not like Laporte's fault as such, but I do reckon Ruben Diaz alongside him would have made him feel so much more secure. And I do think a player's career can switch in those moments, and I feel like you need the right person alongside you to organise you. So even though obviously he's not a good left back, I do think just something about having the quality of Diaz alongside him, or the security of Diaz, would have helped mentally at least. But that never happened, so we'll see. We've got Galvez is really good, Odin. Yeah, look, a friend of mine doesn't really like Laporte, because he thinks Laporte is a bit of a letdown in big games like Champions League and whatever. I can see that, and he's a bit of a mardos, and he is a bit of a mardos. Laporte. He's known to be a little bit moody. That's a foul on De Bruyne, and Cancelo was known to be moody as well. And I think people like that, I see him as a little bit weak mentally, to be honest. Like, I don't know, like, as much as they're great players, I don't really want anyone in the team massively who's a bit of a moaner. So I like players who are all just proper positive and supportive and focused. And I don't really like Laporte and Cancelo both got a slight trait of thinking about themselves, and to me, it's a little bit like it's a bit self-centered, a little bit self-centered, and I don't really look as much as I respect their abilities. I rather plays like Ake, Stones, Diaz, Rodri. You know, those ones who just do not moan. Yeah, like Sergeant Tom said, players who lose a spot, then fight back. And Laporte, by all reports, has moaned a little bit about not playing, and that's why Guardiola put him out of the team. Still, he's a good player, and I'd be happy if he stayed. But Ake, man. That was a good, decent bit of threat. Go on, Kev. Yeah, Naz is right. If you get benched and moan, you got no chance, man. Just don't moan if you get benched. Just be like, respect your brothers in arms, and fucking be aggressive and work really hard. So Bayern have come out positive as you'd expect. Guardiola's right that if we're going to win the Champions League or this tie, you're going to have to defend. Look at Atletico last year. You have to be really, really aggressive at times and defend a lot because teams will battle you. They're too good. They're too good not to have pressure. Oof, in behind there. Look, every minute pass, nice Jack. Jack's relieved a bit of pressure there. Every minute passes that they haven't scored, they'll get more desperate. We've got to remember that. It's not quite PSG a couple of seasons ago vibe just yet, Naz, but they are feeling into it at Bayern, I agree. That was smart from Grealish. Coman in behind there, wasn't it? Couldn't pick out Moting. Yeah, Grealish fouls are what we need. What was that on Stones, ref? That was fucking wild. That's got to be a yellow card, man. He just pulled Stones by the neck. How's Goretzka got away with that, man? That was Inter going through. And Cancelo's got a yellow. That's a bad challenge for Cancelo. On one of your best mates, pal, as well. That's a bad challenge from Cancelo. He got done there by Bernardo. Oh, he could get himself sent off here, couldn't he, Cancelo? He's an emotional little boy. Milan Derby's exciting, isn't it? Yeah, he stood on his foot there, Cancelo. One or not, Joao. You can't just stand on someone's foot. Bernardo gave up his house just to get fouled. They were living together for a bit, weren't they? They really were. It's not a coincidence, by the way, that Bernardo's form has massively improved since Cancelo left. Absolutely not. Genuinely. He's got wild better because I can imagine Cancelo going home and moaning to him every single night about Pep. It was probably dragged him down a little bit. You know when your mate moans about something but you don't really massively agree, you just kind of go, yeah. And you just gotta go, yeah. Yeah, I can imagine there's a little bit of Bernardo got dragged down into that. Eventually that'll affect you because you're living together for a bit. Kev just ran into Upamecano there. Well, it takes a waffler to know one, Daniel, and I guarantee Cancelo's a waffler. I've got nothing against the Cancelo and Laporte, by the way. They just both have sort of Mardos vibes, don't they? Go on, Akanji, man. I respect Akanji's physicality there, by the way. I'd be fuming if it was against us, but yeah, damn fucking right, man. Put your body through Cancelo. Yeah, I wouldn't have booed him, Naz, to be honest. I wouldn't have booed Cancelo either. I sort of respect the villain streak from the City fans there. Us against the world, fuck them. To be honest, but, you know, I don't think I would have been personally. Oh well, what has happened has happened. But imagine how Pep felt, by the way. Pep would never admit it, but I bet he loved hearing that booing. Get up, mate. Nothing in that, pal. Laporte's a £60 million player, Cavill, but the problem is no one's got the money. But the best chance we've got of making money on Laporte is PSG. I don't know who's going to buy. Nah, Koeman, sorry, man. You just kind of ran into Diaz's foot there. Can't really keep the ball at the moment. Yeah, we can't, Osman, can we? Under the cosh a bit. I don't think it was a foul, Scott. He literally just running and he clipped each other's heels. I don't know, Scott, man. I don't know. Big Denemy energy. How you doing, my man? Man, you good? Yeah, there's not a massive conviction, is there, about their playing out the back with Bayern? Go on, Bernardo. Bernardo's so good, isn't he? Oh, lucky Bernardo, man. Bernardo's a right winger. There's no trickier player in world football at times. Nearly Gundogan, man. Nearly. Bernardo in any role is great. Yeah, Osman, to be honest, mate, once again, as I said, every 15 minutes that passes, they get more frantic. Sixth of the game is passed now. The third of this half. They need to score. Football is wild, though. You know how quickly goals can rack up. I'm still pretty relaxed, though. Still pretty relaxed. How's everyone feeling so far? I know they've had a bit of... so far, they wouldn't say they've had any chances, which is good. They've had pressure, but we are keeping our shape pretty well. Good defending from Haaland there, by the way. Really good from defending. Oh, I jinxed us there, didn't I? Oh, man. Just as I said, they had no chances. Fuck me, man. They should have scored. They should have scored. Cheers, Leroy. Once a blue. Leo, he does love City still, doesn't he? Agent Leroy, man. Odin says with a super chat, I'm feeling a City Champions League. I hope you're right, mate. I hope you're right. We need to be a little bit better than that. Go on, Kev. Oh, Kev, you got to find that past the Gundo there. Odin, I hope you're right, my man. I hope you are. It would be lovely, wouldn't it? That was terrifying, that momentarily. Leroy, if he scored there, the tie all of a sudden gets very, very exciting. Very exciting. Go on, Ilin. Red. He's off. Is he off? Is he offside or offside? You lucky fucker. He is offside, I think, isn't he? You lucky boy, Upamecano. You lucky boy. That's shaky defending again, by the way, from Upamecano there. Bad decision making. Not quite how it works, Sergeant Tom. Oh, that's pretty close, that man. Foul or not, man, he really is a bit ropey. I'm not glad. I'm not glad at all. I didn't get him off. Get 4 of them off. I want to. I'd like to see a better angle too. Did we get a better angle than that? You know, would it be nice to get a better angle? That Upamecano generally has had a mare over 2 legs. Can we see? Would be nice to see a replay, wouldn't it? Have you seen any replay yet? Yeah, a proper nice replay. Right, Ake's getting... It was off. Okay, I'd like to see a replay, man. This is getting a bit spicy. Oh, Leroy again, man. Leroy's on it, isn't he? Oh, Eddie. Good save, Eddie, man. Good save. This is getting tetchy. Oh, man, this is getting nerve-wracking, isn't it? This is getting nerve-wracking. Play Eddie. Play Eddie. Come on, you Blues. Come on, you Blues. Look, once again, we're nearly at the halfway point of the first half now, so every minute it passes, in theory, they get more tetchy. Weather the storm. Adnan, you're right. Weather the storm. Bayern at the Allianz, we are getting battered right now. Absolutely. Battered, but still one chance. Just one chance. Get to half time. We'll keep the ball way better. No, I was expecting it. Yeah, we had one chance. Yeah, it was a red. But to be fair, the way I see it is, we've only had one chance. They've had one. We had an offside, but they've had a lot of pressure, a couple of good crosses, but they've been more aggressive. Yeah, I wouldn't say the battering us either. I think they've had one chance, Daniel. If we're being honest, mate, and a long range shot. Some good moments, but not good chances. Literally just one chance so far. They're the stats so far. So there's this free kick on target and that chance from Leroy wide. Oh man, that's a chance for Goretzka there as well. Ake's not having his best game. He'll settle. Nathan will settle. Go on, Nathan, man. The way I see it, man, just survive it, weather the storm once again, and we will be okay. And then we'll probably score on the counter. Play, Kev. Keep it simple, Bernardo. That's a bit over the top, that. I'm not, Jason. I mean, Bayern are a better side than Madrid. I really believe that. Play Jack. Oh, lucky Jack. Worry about Madrid afterwards anyway. There's not a single team you'll play at this level of Champions League where you don't have to, defend a little bit. It's just don't be scared of defending. Basically, we can't control every game. They're too good. They're too good to control every single game. It's fine. It's normal. It's normal to quote. It's normal to quote Mancini. It is what it is, man. Go on, Stonesy. Look at Stones, man. Jesus Christ. That was close, wasn't it? Seen the offside finally. Alright, we've finally seen it, man. It was offside, but it was a lot closer than they let on. Play Bernardo. Bernardo's footwork, man. He's one of the most... if Bernardo had pace, by the way, he's basically Messi without goals, isn't he? That's it. Bernardo with pace is Messi. He's literally the same player. I mean, Bernardo without pace is still brilliant. About the creativity, yeah, of course, but in terms of dribbling, he'd be Messi. I honestly believe that with pace. What a ball from Kev. Go on, Nathan. Oh! Okay, not far off. So 27 minutes through. We have settled a little bit, Kev, I agree. You're trying something there, Sergio. We're not falling for it, mate. You troll. Right, come on, you Blues. No, I mean it's hard to keep it up, Naz, isn't it? You go for that energy eventually. The thing is with Bayern fans, with any fans, you go for it aggressively for 25 minutes. And eventually, as fans, you start to get a little bit like, could have done for a goal by now, you know. You get a little bit, oh god, this could be difficult. Oh, Jack, you got to play that pass, man. It's a simple pass. My criticism of the Bundesliga fans, right? Does anyone else feel like they don't really react to much what's happening on the pitch? It's very much they just sing constantly, and it feels like they're just there singing in the background as opposed to reacting to the events on the pitch. It sounds like all the songs are in order. It might not be true, but it always feels to me like it's just choreographed. You know, like it's just they're going through a repertoire of songs. It's like it's all orchestrated almost, and it's not necessarily in reaction to the events on the pitch. Does that make sense? Like, you don't feel like they move with the ebb and flow of a match. They're more just there just to sing, which is fine, but it's like background noise constantly. Musiala there, man. Like, yeah, they just vibe in the stadium. I think that's the best way to put it. So they're just there to vibe. Is that a foul on Musiala? Nah, ooh, maybe. It's not the best defending from Rodri there. We got a little bit lucky. I think he's just a bit weak there. Good header there, Rodri. I'll use his hand in as well, to be fair. Half an hour gone, by the way, so we're a third of the way through. So they got an hour to score 3 goals. Bayern. That's a foul there on Ake, man. Good defending. Ake's not his best game so far, but you know, he's too good to have a terrible game all game, I think. We need to get to half time. Get to half time. Pep will have a word. Imagine basically we were 2-0 down or something with like 5 minutes left. Imagine the anxiety. You're right, Eddie. Yeah, absolutely. Imagine if he's right there. It's the toughest competition you'll see all year. This is the toughest game Ake will play in terms of like, well, so far it is anyway. It probably could get tougher again against Real Madrid, but it's an incredibly tough game. You just got to get through it. You got to survive it, basically. In the way that Alphonso Davies' toughest game was Bernardo Silva, you know, there's no shame. If you're a world class defender, sometimes you'll get the best of a world class forward. Sometimes the world class forward will beat you instead, you know, and that's what's happening so far. Their world class forwards are beating us in the way that ours beat theirs last time. It's just how it is, man. It's just the quality players can beat quality players and vice versa. You just got to accept it and survive it, basically. Maybe the inefficient passes, maybe the games. Maybe the games are getting to him a little bit, you know? I think largely it's kind of getting to him a tiny bit. Go on, Jack. Go on, Jack. Jack, what was that run? That terrible ball. Yeah, it's getting to a tiny bit, but once again, we are 33 minutes through now. Callum's Sheffield United fan says, can we borrow Doyle and McAtee again? What do you reckon then, Callum? Tell us about him, mate. I wish you could actually, by the way, genuinely, but I don't think you can. You got one. You got one at most, haven't you? McAtee or Doyle, who do you want, Callum? I would say Doyle would be better for you, genuinely. I think it's just one, isn't it? Is it not one loan from a Premier League club? Maybe I'm wrong there. I wouldn't mind them going there. I love that McAtee's developing slowly. Like, I think Doyle's a brilliant player, by the way. I genuinely, really, really rate him. Like, I really, really rate him. Like, I think he's got such a admirable quality to his game and the way he adapts to football. You know, like adapts to the teams around him. Intelligent, a leader, tenacious, his technical ability. Game's slowing a little bit. Oh, what's that touch from Rodri? Rodri's having a mare so far. Got away with it, though. Yeah, that's what I said, Sergeant Tom. Ward-Prowse is the comparison with Doyle. But then, you know, people like Henderson have got to the very top. Won champions, won everything, and been, like, reliable, but not always world-class. And I wouldn't be surprised if he has a similar career. Penalty! Come on! Upamecano is shite. He's absolutely shite. Oh, what an absolute fool he is. I absolutely love him, man. I love him. Right, I'm not going to look at the chat. I'm not going to look at the chat. Why did he take his arms out? The absolute muppet. Right, I'm not going to look at the chat, guys. I'm sorry. I don't want to see what happens here, so I'm delayed. Erling's taking it. Come on, Erling, man. I don't feel like he's going to miss this. That's my gut instinct. Maybe that's my anxiety kicking in, isn't it? Come on, man. Come on, man. This kills the tie if he scores this. I'm a bit nervous about this one. Oh, fucking come on, mate. Come on, mate. Kill him, mate. Kill him. Why am I nervous about this pen? In terms of trust on that. Get out of the fucking area, man. The ball's on the spot. Goretzka. Goretzka's mind games. Stepping up. I fucking called it. I fucking called it. I fucking called it. I fucking knew he was missing that. I just knew he was missing it. Genuinely knew he was missing that. Did anyone else feel that as well? Like, I genuinely felt he was going to miss it. Anyway, doesn't matter. I don't think it's delay, man. I think he's just gone for the wrong tactic. Fucking hell. Is it this stadium, man? No, he always takes with his left, Daniel. Never won here. Okay, well, there we go. Get to half time. Oh, he's just missed, though. Just missed. Bayern fans celebrating like mad there, man. You're still not 3-0 down, lads. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Oh, nice, Ederson. Ederson with a step over there. It's weird, isn't it? How you just feel it. It just felt like a miss. The story ain't over yet. It ain't over. Well, we're 40 minutes through the game anyway, so. Ah, Kev, man. Sommer's genuinely not good at passing out. By the way, we have weathered the storm a bit with Bayern. It's a good question from Dave, which I don't know the answer. Dave with the super chat said, "Won't Joao get a medal if you win?" Potentially, he will do, man. I think he will do. He's played enough games. Will he not get a medal? Surely he would do. I mean, he should do in theory. Our choice. I'd give him one. He's involved in all the group games, you know, wasn't he? So, I mean, he should get a medal still. Because he was a Champions League player for Man City this season. We'll see. We'll see. Good question, Dave. He's not cup tied, no, because he's played against us now, Alex, so. It doesn't matter, Daniel. He's still playing it, man. It's like saying you don't win you win the Premier League in the last few games of the season, but you don't win it, do you? At the start of the league, but you still get a medal from. You play 5 games at the start of the Premier League season, you get a medal. He's played a part of it. Look, we can't be too salty about it. Oh man, we're being so sloppy. Another save for Eddie. Right at him, but Sane with some nice footwork there, man. Leroy Shakira there. He was dancing, wasn't he? He was dancing. To be honest, if we won the Champions League, give anyone a medal who's involved, man. Let's have it'd be funny Cancelo have to stare down a Manchester City Champions League winning medal as a Bayern player. So that'd be funny, you know, in a kind of hilarious sense. Let's get through this game first and worry about it later anyway. We're nearly at half time. It's been a weird half of football. It's been a pretty mid game, but you know what? They've had a couple of good chances. Do you know what? We really think about it. They've had a couple of good chances. One great chance, a couple of good chances. Bayern aggressively chasing a massive deficit at home. That's not that bad, really, if you think about it. I wouldn't say we've been under the cosh. They've had some good moments, but I wouldn't say we've been backs against the wall, battered. Would you? Like, considering the occasion. Like, they should be peppering the goal, but they haven't been. I wouldn't say we're, for example, I don't think we're getting torn apart, Brian. I think we're under pressure, but, like, it's been relatively controllable apart from one or two good moments for them. I'm pretty relaxed about it so far. Put it this way, we're not hanging on for our dear lives, are we? And we probably should be, we've had as big a chance as they've had. Bit cold up here, so I'm putting my fleece on. They're a good side. Like, so far, I would say we all expected, surely, didn't we, Bayern to come at us? And I think this has been, I would have taken this. No, they won't be. That's a good way of looking at it, by the way. So what Naz has just said Naz said, I'm sure Bayern fans aren't happy with how the game is going either. That's the best way. I would say Bayern fans will be a lot more anxious than we'll be, which means it's going better for us than it is for them. Like, look, we'll have 45 minutes to defend a 3-goal lead. That is absolutely huge. I don't know. I just noticed Thomas Tuchel's ears. One sticks out more than the other. It's quite adorable. He's got one ear sticks out more than the other. I just noticed that then. Bless him. Edison's had a great tie so far, Sergio. Done well today. Great in the previous round. Mad Hatter we won't be, mate. I think we have to respect the quality of Bayern here, to be honest. I think we have to respect the quality of Bayern. They're a phenomenal side. Yeah, I mean, 2 minutes is a bit wild, isn't it? But I'll take it. That's a great touch. That's an incredible touch from Coman. Oh, Musiala, man, has fallen over. Oh, my God. Come on, ref. Oh, there's a fight, man, as well. Don't get yourself sent off, Erling. Do not get sent off. Gundo yellow carded. Kimmich yellow carded. This is just it's the Wonder game last year, isn't it? What was Gundogan booked for? Squaring up to Kimmich. Yeah, he probably shouldn't be doing that. Right. We survived that half of football. Let me do the generic tweet, of course. Let me share this video out and get people to come over for a chat. And breathe. Let me know your halftime thoughts. Get them in. That was an interesting game of football, wasn't it? Interesting game of football so far. I mean, to be honest, this is what I expected. Bayern coming out fighting. City have defended, I would say, pretty good, all things considered. This is a game that Bayern have to batter us in. And I think they've had a couple of good moments, but they've not peppered our goal by any stretch of the imagination. And to me, that is impressive. You know, we got to trust this Manchester City side. And I do, man. I'm feeling pretty confident about it so far. It's been a decent half of football. And I think we should trust them. They've defended pretty well, given the circumstances. You know, they are good, Bayern. They are good. And I think we suspect more of the same in the second half. But for now, though, there's only 45 minutes left, and City are in the driving seat. Dave with the super chat. Dave said, honestly, Bayern aren't that threatening. Sorry. Do you know what? I agree, man. I agree. I don't think they've been incredible. I think largely they've been pretty damn good, but they've not been that great. They haven't peppered our goal, and I think City have handled them pretty well, Dave. So I am not terrified of this Bayern side right now. They're a good side, and they're going to come at us in the second half. But you know, to be honest, they've been a bit wasteful. Not massively Zionical. If you think they've had two, I would say, one great chance, the Sane one, and a couple of good moments. But I wouldn't say they've had loads of great golden. They've had two half chances, I would say, and one great chance. I think we're talking about possession or whatever, but it's not like they've had loads of big chances missed. I would love to see the XG of that half, for example. You know, I want to know what it is, but I can imagine it's nowhere near as aggressive as we think it probably is at half time. Someone can see the XG from somewhere. Don't forget, we've had a penalty as well. So, in general, pen is a pen, mate. It's part of the threat of it. So I think largely it'll be pretty even. And given the fact I expect them to be more aggressive in our face, I think we can be pretty relaxed about that. There we go. As Finch just said, here's the XG here. I'll bring it up on screen right now. Thank you so much to Finch for bringing it, and Naz as well. Finch has brought it up on screen there. 0.91 by 0.86 City, Stephen. There we go. The pens obviously helped us there, but I don't think their chances have been that big. They could have scored, probably should have scored, but maybe so should have we. So their Sane chance was the big one, but we missed our Haaland one as well. So that's where we're at, you know. It's been a decent half so far. Like, I know they're playing better than us, but I expected it. Did anyone else not expect Bayern to come out aggressively at us? I think largely we controlled them pretty well. And I think it's one of those things where we have to be pretty calm about it. Nicholas asking if I'm being louder than usual. I'm definitely not, by the way. You could probably just say, I think I'm stirring the baby. I've got to text the wife back. I think it's just cutting through. I'm waking up the baby downstairs. So we're going to talk a little bit quieter. Bernardo's just too good, says Trey Waters. Bernardo's been excellent. He really has. I'm putting the volume down because I'm waking the baby up downstairs. John said, I mean, they're a yard off from being a man down. So if you want to take hypothetical goals into account, well, exactly. You know, hypothetical goals. Let's talk about hypothetical them getting a man sent off for Mancano. They've got to do something with it. Genuinely. For whatever reason, they haven't done loads of it yet. Haaland had one job transfer life, but I think we'll let him off, man, for making a mistake. It's one of those things where I feel this Manchester City side, they can defend. They can defend a lead. We saw it last year. And we're seeing it right now as well. I trust them. It's the Atletico game once again, all over. And right now, we are in the driving seats. And I do think all we've got to do is just see it out. Guardiola will be saying more of the same from this Manchester City side. Just trust yourself, man, to get the job done. Defend aggressively. And looking at the chances now for Bayern, Leroy went through and goal. He should have scored. That was their big chance. Their next biggest chance, I think, came from, once again, Musiala, kind of sort of falling over his feet. Block on the line. Okay, they had a couple of block chances in that one chance, actually. But we blocked them really well, so fair play. The penalty was it was one of those slightly lucky penalties, because I think Upamecano started well, but his arm, I think it's a slightly harsh penalty for Upamecano, if I'm being honest. But his arm did come out, so, you know, should have scored. Eli Nador says Guardiola to keep things stable. I think, well, that's what we need, mate, now, don't we? We need Guardiola to come in. And Guardiola's going to talk to his players now at half time. He's going to talk to them and kind of just calm them down a little bit and fix the mistakes, because the one thing that we haven't been doing so far is keeping the ball. We need to be better at keeping the ball, and we know that. Like, this City side need to smother the opposition a little bit. Right now, we're not. Bayern were always going to do this at the Allianz Arena, but I want to see more from Rodri, De Bruyne, Gundo in particular. Grealish has not been involved particularly much. Ake has not had his best game so far, and he can do much better. Stones as well, more involved in the middle, ideally. Just build a little bit more calm from the back and, keep it simple. Play 4 or 5 passes. Get the Bayern fans restless in the second half. And we can see, hopefully, a very different Manchester City. And Guardiola will be saying that as well to the players. Guys, please do hit the like button, by the way, and get subscribers if you don't mind. It would be appreciated. Let's get to 150 likes. Another super chat, this time from Flak Ku, who says Gundo needs to help to bring the ball up the pitch. Gundo needs to get more involved. I actually do agree. He's got the intelligence, Gundo, hasn't he, to really control the game state and be a little bit more, just generally on it and involved. And so far he isn't. Fingers crossed. We see a change on that, because Guardiola needs to get Gundo involved a little bit more. He's got too much quality, mate. I absolutely agree. Paul Young, I know some fans, I need everyone as I did, to fair. But I know, yeah, you're right, Paul. A lot of City fans are panicking, but I don't know, man. I'm not personally. I think we're underestimating the size of the task ahead of Bayern here. I think we've been burned a little bit before by the Real Madrid game and so on. But this is a massive task. What they've got to do, and it's just an awful lot. Genuinely an awful lot. And I think so far we've shown that we can sort of manage it. They produced in that half the XG for 1 goal, so they've got to really, really aggressively up the quality in the second half, while at the same time conceding nothing against Manchester City. That to me is a big ask for them. I do think we'll get another chance or two on the counter. I think De Bruyne will find a pass at some point to Haaland, and I don't suspect he'll miss again. They got off the hook there a little bit against Haaland, but I do reckon that we'll see a slightly different second half from City. I don't mind him missing a penalty, Jack. I mean, it happens. I knew he was missing, by the way. I called it in the watchalong. I just had a feeling straight away when he stepped up. It felt like there was more to go in this game, if you know what I mean. It felt too easy just to say that he was going to score, and that would be it, and then it'd be done. No, I wasn't feeling it. I had a feeling he was going to miss, and it happened annoyingly, but it's just... It doesn't matter right now. Haaland's put us in this position in the first place with all his goals. So just for now, keep it calm, keep going, and we will find that goal that we need, or just defend. We might concede, but we concede 3 times. So keep going, man, keep going. I'm relaxed about it. Pressure got to him, really. Maybe it did, man. To be honest with you, look how much he missed. It's like how much. Like, he literally, you can see the shadow on the bar. He skimmed it. It's very easily done. Like, literally, the ball's that further down and he scores a goal. Do you think it was a pen, Zynical? I'd probably, in the letter of the law, yes. I'd want it against. I'd understand if it went against us. The mad thing is he tried to keep his arm behind his back, but as he jumped, his arm naturally flicked out a little bit. So it's one of those where it's right, but hot. I felt a bit sorry for him at the same time. Yeah. I mean, I get it. I don't like the handball rules largely, but I get that one. Goretzka, yeah, I agree. Goretzka should have got booked early on, by the way. Genuinely. For when he pulled back Stones. I don't get that. There's a lot of players are slipping out there. The pitch is very, very wet for whatever reason. It is. Look, the second half's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. We're 45 minutes away and we're 3-0 up against Bayern Munich. Tell me you would not kill for that. It's a ridiculous lead and a ridiculous position to be in. And so far, we've largely kept them at arm's length. They've definitely panicked us a tiny bit, but they've not terrified us. That's the way I can put it. They've scared us a bit, but we're nervous, but we're not terrified. So, let's see how the second half goes. I suspect Haaland's foot apparently moved a little bit. Did he slip a little bit? I don't know. I think it doesn't matter. It is what it is. We're going to go through. I'm going to say it right there. We go. Therefore, I said it. We're going through. We'll go through. Relax. Do not get stressed. Listen to Steven, you know. Be calm. Don't worry about it. We're going to come out in the second half. We're going to be better. We're going to play Madrid. We're going to beat them. And we're going to win the Champions League. I put it on video. So when we inevitably lose this game 4-0, you can blame me for it, all right? We'll have to. We'll see. We'll see. I think Bayern are harder than Madrid, says Zamar. I think Bayern, yeah, maybe. We'll see. To be fair, Daniel, Stones probably won't be playing against Vinny. Currently, it's a Kanji, isn't it? Walker, I can see coming on, though, but to be fair, I would want Walker against Vinny as well. Like, I wouldn't... Walker, there's something about the pace of Walker is obviously really useful. But at the same time, I trust Guardiola's instinct here, you know? I think Bayern stylistically are harder against us. I think Bayern are a better team than Madrid, by the way. Doesn't mean they're a better Champions League team, but I think as an individual, collective bunch of players, I think Bayern are a better team. I think they are. I think Bayern would beat Madrid. So this game to me is difficult, but we're doing all right. We're doing all right. Second half is not far from. What's everyone's prediction for second half? What do you reckon? I don't know, man. Has it, Pete? Well, maybe it has, mate. Maybe it has. To be honest, I'm a pretty confident person in general. So Daniel says 2-1 to Bayern. MA Travel says 1-1. Jason says 1-1. Daniel says 1-1. Beppy says 1-0 City. I like all these, man. Yeah, Sane, to be fair, Anthony, has been great in this whole tie. Cheers, Tatsuma, mate. Cheers, thank you very much. Zabar 1-0. Kevin says 1-0. 2 0-0s there from Tom and Imaginary. Naz says 2-0. 1-1 says Frederick. Jack is going for 2-1. Jeff 2-0. Neum 900 1-0. Pete 1-0. Yeah, 1-0. Abhinav 1-0. You're the best, Massage. Thank you very much. 3-1 Bayern, says Stephen Whitty. Oof, that's going to be close, mate. Omar's gone big 7-0 City. I like it. You're all feeling very confident. I like it. Any subs, Kyan? I wouldn't make any subs, mate. I would carry on as it is. Personally, I would just carry on as it is. Bayern's been great. Bernardo's been great today, Frederick. I actually agree. Bernardo's been probably our best player. He's held the ball really, really well. Yeah, I think he's been really good. Bernardo's been. I would probably definitely say we should need to get him involved a little bit more, maybe a bit deeper potentially. I wouldn't be against the idea of Bernardo coming a bit deeper and Morris coming on maybe out wide, potentially. Because Bernardo alongside Rodri could be the one right here now to help us build a little bit. Unless Gundogan drops a bit deeper. Maybe Gundogan needs to drop a bit deeper and get a little bit more alongside Rodri. But we need to build it a little bit better. But whatever it is right now, we're not keeping the ball very well. A lot of it, to be fair, is just sloppiness. Just be better. I think a lot of our problems come from not keeping the ball. Just keep the fucking ball. It ain't complicated, lads. It ain't complicated, is it? Keep the ball a little bit better, and they do not score. It's that simple. They might score, but they don't score 3 goals. I wouldn't go for about 5, Imaginary. The reason I would go for about 5 is I feel like we then become top heavy one way, or bottom heavy. And I feel like largely we need to make sure we can keep the ball up the pitch. And I think the options of progressing the ball up the pitch become a little bit harder with, less players up front. Maybe late on. Yeah, I'm not against it late on. If we're 3-0 up and there's 10 minutes left, get all the defenders on and just fucking go aggressive, man. Put Alvarez on to chase everything. You know, whatever it takes. I mean, technically we don't need to score Bandil, you know. They've got to score. Imagine the nerves now from the Bayern fans and the Bayern dressing room. You got to remember that, man. Imagine how anxious they'll be right now. You know, that's the thing for me. You got to remember. Yeah, we think we all thought Napoli were going to do well, to be fair, Mrs. Guys, but Napoli were flying, weren't they? And they've been humbled by a team in their own league, and that's crazy. Kingsley Coman is great, Odin. I'd love him at Man City. I think he's a brilliant winger. They've got a lot of good wingers, haven't they? Gnabry, Sane, you know. They've got a lot of skill. Coman's great, though. I'd love Coman. Come on, City, man. Come on, City. The players come back out for second half anyway. Upamecano is our best chance here. What a player. Obviously a massive City fan. because he's been playing into our hands hugely. Does he know? Did we not know something about him? Was he born in fucking Droylsden or something? Is he a Radcliffe lad? Stockport Blue. What a player. Right, anyway, second half's about to get underway. Come on, you Blues, man. Come on, you Blues. Sane is having a great time, to be fair to him, Andy. He's quality. Look, we are doing well. We're doing well, Bayern are a world-class side, and so far we are 3-0 up with 45 minutes to go. Walker's coming on. Is he? We need Walker on. Okay, no, he's not. Mario, you confused me there. Marnie's coming on. Is Marnie coming on? Is that actually true? He's going to start punching players, is he? No, Marnie's not coming on, is he? Someone just made that up. The Chelsea, have you made that up? Yeah, you have. Right, come on, lads. Second half's about to be underway. 45 minutes from another semi-final. Come on, City, man. And we are underway. Right, up the Blues. Right. Yeah, don't bottle this, City, please, mate. Don't bottle it. Keep the ball a little bit better. I suspect we'll see a different City in this half. We have to see a different City in the half, don't we? The first half has not worked at all. So far, it's been okay. It's been okay, man. Right, anyway, guys. Just 44 minutes now. Every minute it passes. Every minute it passes is exciting. Nice football from Stones. Already moved the ball better on the pitch. Let's keep it up. That's simple, man. Make the passes. You have to make the passes. Football's very simple. Make the passes, you got a chance. Don't make the passes, you're going to lose. Yeah, I mean, Odin's raised a sort of good point there about being 3-0 up and playing your best. Like, it's weird mentally because you go into the game knowing that you've done most of the job and your instinct is to sort of hold the lead. Like, it's very much the tone of the game is already set beforehand, and it's hard of human nature not to play into that. And the tone in this game is, right, we're 3-0 up. They are going to aggressively go at us, so we've got to make sure we don't concede. And at that point, when that's happened, it's hard then not to just sort of play into that expectation, if that makes sense. It gets very, very... it gets very similar. And for example, it happened yesterday with Madrid 2-0 up, and then they played average, and Chelsea were the better team, but they eventually won. Because they played into the role as well of already having the advantage. So I wouldn't be surprised, actually, if we defend an awful lot, and then maybe, late on, we get a goal. I mean, a goal at this point does kill the game, by the way. Oh, we won't take any of them off Daniel unless we're 2-0 up with 2 minutes left. Nice ball, to be fair. Of Mancano bulldozing forward and giving the ball away. No, all our important players are staying on until extra time if needs be, mate. Pep's not making that mistake, I guarantee you. The game the other day was the warning there about substituting players off. That was nice of them to give the ball straight to Grealish. Bernardo giving it away. We've been really sloppy, man. So good, Coleman, isn't he? Right. Whether already 5 minutes gone at this half, by the way. Already 5 minutes gone. Every minute, once again, will be anxiety for them. Next is the weekend, mate. It's Sheffield United FA Cup semi-final at Wembley. So you suspect we'll get to the final there. You know, crazier things have happened in football. They could knock us out, but you'd suspect we'd get to the final. Then Arsenal. Hell of a week, man. Hell of a week. Ridiculously big week. We could get through to a semi, get through to a final, and make ourselves favourite for the Premier League. It's a crazy week. A crazy week of football, man. Sergio had to get 1-0 own goal off Odegaard. You know what I mean? I just don't care who scores it, mate. It'll be nice, Sergio. We battered them, but, you know. To be honest, I feel like if we beat Arsenal, it will be a relative humbling. I feel like if we do beat them, it wouldn't be surprised if it's like a 3-0, you know, or 3-1 or something like that, where we, like last time, where it's one that they show some good moments, so eventually we're just too strong for them. Yeah, Goretzka is a bit of an arse, isn't he, Brian? I agree. I wouldn't worry about the case, the Bill ABC TV against the Premier League case. That's like years away, mate. But winning treble would be incredible. Where you going, Jack? Oh, it'll be amazing. The atmosphere will be incredible. Absolutely insane. Oh, fucking hell, lads. Giving the ball away there. At least we blocked the shot, but they're pushing forward a bit here. Yeah, that's how I feel, Harrison. Just keep it simple, man. I feel like the aim should be to complete 20 passes here in a row. Just Stones, just take it down, mate. Everyone's faffing. To be honest, Brian, I think Rodri didn't play because Rodri wasn't Rodri then. He had a mixed season in his first season. He wasn't the Rodri of now. He was in that team. What's happening with Fernandinho at the time? I think we forget that Rodri wasn't guaranteed first choice back then. Play Bernardo. Yeah, I would have played Fernandinho in that as well, to be fair. I would have played Fernandinho as well because he was our captain, you know what I mean? He just made a lot of sense. He's the kind of guy who'll have his game of his career in a game like that. You play your big plays in a game like that, you know. That's how I felt. Anyway, 54 minutes gone. And, yeah, Aguero was injured. He was barely playing. We all know that at that point. He was barely playing, so it made sense in Aguero. We were full in false nine territory there, were we? The whole thing was a fuck up. Let's not talk about that anymore, man. It's in the past. Okay, leaving a foot in there. Get a little bit spicy. I don't know. Dazaki Naz, I don't even remember that game, man. It wasn't that bad from Ake, to be fair. What game against Chelsea? It never happened. Didn't happen. Come on, City. It's weird. I'm not that tense. I'm pretty relaxed about it. I feel like it's just getting a bit too late for them. It isn't too late, but it feels like it's slowing down a lot. God, Sani's so good, man. Which is because we have a 3-goal lead. Yeah, a 3-goal lead. That's it. I mean, that's why I'm relaxed. Oh, go on, lads. Oh, he's Erling, man. The fuck, mate? That is what I was on about, though, man. That's what I was on about. That's what I was on about. By the way, I've just got a text right now. Right now. Graham, I hope you're watching, man. I've just got the text right now to say, can I do the City show next week for the Arsenal game? Come on. I'm buzzing about that. So I can't wait to be at that game. So I'll be there next week doing the City show. I can't wait to be there, do the City live show that day. Cheers, Graham, if you're watching, mate. You absolute legend. I can't afford to go to Wembley, so Tom. Genuinely, mate, I'm skint. I'm literally skint. Nicola's on maternity pay, so I don't know if you know anyone on maternity pay, but she's earning like 15% of what she used to earn. It's stupid. So I'm paying all the bills. There's a box, yeah. There's a box, basically. I'll be in the stadium in one of the boxes, but I can step outside and watch the game, so it'll be an immense atmosphere. Haaland should score, mate. He should score. He should score, shouldn't he? Well, but he's got a chance in him, man. He's shown that we have got chances in him, and I think the further we go forward. Oh God, Jesus Christ! Fucking hell, man! Come on, come on! I can't shout because the baby's asleep, but come on! Fucking come on! Oh, come on, mate. Come on, fucking come on, mate. Oh, unbelievable. Look at that on football. Come on, mate. Fucking hell. I'm not waking the baby up, but Erling fucking Haaland, man. Do not keep giving him those. Uppermancano is shite. He is absolutely shite. How is he that bad? Someone needs to check his passport, man. He's fucking terrible. Genuinely, he must be from. We are going through to the fucking semi-finals. We are going through. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable stuff. Oh, man. Oh, Upamecano. I mean, Haaland. You do not give him that many chances, do you? You don't give him that many chances. Eventually, he will take one. Like, Upamecano has given us this time. Oh, sorry, it's just editing then. Fucking hell, mate. Fucking hell. Boom. Absolutely boom. Lads, we're going through to the semi-finals again. Fucking hell. Super chat from Dave. Uppermug cannot defend. Way! I absolutely love it, man. I just got a text as well from my mum. You want to see the text spell of this? This is how my mum's. I'm not sure if you can see that, but my mum's text me saying, "You'll be able to see it." Yay, Haaland did score. She spelt it Haarlaned. Haaland scored. Cheers, mum. Love you. Buzzing, fucking buzzing, man. Absolutely buzzing. Upamecano has had a fucking shocker. Oh man, like he's gonna wake up having nightmares. This is how my mum spelt it in the chat. She spelt it like this. I mean, is that the best? That's how she spelt it there. Is that the best spelling of Haaland you've ever seen? Cheers, mum. Love you, mum. Go on. Oh. Told you, man. Told you. Just keep it steady and we'll score on the counter-attack. We're a counter-attacking side now. $48 goals this season. 48 fucking goals this season. Upamecano is terrible. Genuinely terrible. I feel a bit sorry for him, actually. You know, it's just. Oh, played early, mate. My cash out offer, by the way, for the 40-goal Premier League bet is $1.5 grand. I'm not taking it. It's gone up because they're getting nervous. I ain't taking it. I need 8 goals in 8 games. Haaland is always furious, man. Haaland is always furious, Chelsea. This guy doesn't. He's an absolute fucking monster. Oh, nearly from Kev. Cancelo subbed. Well, there we go, mate. See you later. I tell you, man. I'm telling you. I absolutely love him. I absolutely love Haaland. I love him. I'm so happy. Oh. Marnie's coming on. Oh, I mean, that was a tense high five, wasn't it? Imagine Sane just went bang as he came off. Goretzka really is on thin ice, isn't he? But, you know, I'm glad they made that substitution just for a lap. Sane, by the way, has been one of their best players, so Go off Leroy. It's absolutely fine. I'd love him back at the City, Kevil. I also get the argument for not bringing him back, but I love Leroy. I think he's grown up a lot, and I think he actually has no hard feelings towards City as well. Edison's had a great time, by the way. Right down Eddie's arms, that man. Oh, this feels good, doesn't it? This feels really good. Oh no, fucking Nathan, mate. Oh, mate, okay, do not be out injured. Go on, Laporte time, innit? That's bad. How long does the hamstring keep you out for? There's got to be Laporte there. That's bad news, mate. Oh, fucking hell, man. We need him. Ake against Saka. Hopefully it's just a minor tweak. He's been precautionary. Well, the tie's basically over now anyway. Get him off. That looks like a hammy pull, doesn't it? It absolutely does. Just get him off. It could be a tweak. Get him off. He doesn't look too bad right now. He's not like he's walking all right. $35 in 27, by the way, for Haaland in the Champions League. That's stupid. Yeah, he's not limping, which is a good thing, Yusuf. I agree. Look, I'm hoping it's just if it's a couple of weeks out, we deal with it. I wouldn't say it's from the NHS, Daniel. I wouldn't say it's torn by the looks of it. Played Rodri. Oh, he should have scored, Moting. Happens to everyone, Harrison. Generally does. Everyone's going to get injuries at some point. We've just got to use the squad. There's a foul, that. Gundogan better get on, man. He looks uncomfortable, doesn't he? On the bench. Fucking hell, man. Fucking hell. Look, Laporte can play that role. He can play that role. He can do. We got to trust him. He's not a bad backup, is he, Laporte? Yo, Mark. How you doing, man? You good? It's a good point from Sergeant Tom. He's just sat on the bench. Okay, just chilling. They haven't took him into the dressing room. We'll see. We need him back anyway. Yeah, Jack's been quiet tonight, but to be honest, a lot of the forward players have been. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, honestly. We're 1-0 up away against Bayern. You know, it's... and if we're being honest as well, Haaland could have had 2 or 3. Nice turn, Gundo. Nice from Rodri as well. Did not add anything in the second half, to be fair. And we've had the bigger chances. This is exactly how I thought it'd go. Loads of intensity, and we'd actually... I wouldn't say anyone's had a bad game either. Now it's more just a, not a sparkling game. It's been a performance built on a stoic back line. Anyway, 20 minutes left. 20 minutes left. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think we're conceding 4. It's just an instinct. Just call me crazy. I don't see us conceding 4 goals. I think we're too hard to play against. I'm looking at that defending there, by the way. Everyone absolutely smothering. Kimmich with the ball, Choupo-Moting. Didn't get a look in. City are better than both France and Argentina, though. Chelsea, a much better side. International football is shite. That's my controversial opinion. It's largely unorganised, and it isn't the best collection of players because it's all one nationality, obviously. And it's mainly built on vibes because you don't get enough time to work together often. So international football, like City would batter Argentina and France. I genuinely believe that. There's no structure to international football, so this City side are not going to concede 4. Yeah, it would be. I agree, Sergeant Tom. It would be decent, but they don't. So that's why you see so many mistakes and so many gaps in international football. It's not. It's why the best sides as well are the ones that contain lots of players that play together. I think it's why it's helped England having so many City players there. Germany with Bayern over the years, and Spain with all the Barca guys and the Real Madrid guys who knew each other. It helps. It really does. You get the familiarity and therefore the structure. Oh, you're right, Chelsea in general, but I don't think it'll be that crazy. I just can't see it. I think City are too organised to be that like. Yes, why? Yeah, prime Spain had like the greatest Barcelona team ever, didn't he? Basically, and then the aggression of 3 3 brilliant Real Madrid players. It was like Casillas, Ramos in there. Not Ramos. Yeah, Ramos. Who were the 3 Madrid players? Can't remember. Oh, nearly. Should have been to Haaland. You can't, Odin. Neither Doyle or McAtee can play against us, which is a shame for them, actually. I think City wouldn't have been that arsed either, but it's the rules of the Cup. To be fair, imagine if one of them missed a chance and Alonso, Casillas, Ramos, yeah, they're the ones, actually, yeah. Though Alonso didn't play much, did he? Because it was Busquets, Xavi, and Iniesta. Imagine having David Villa, David Silva, Iniesta, Xavi, and Busquets in the same team, man. That team was phenomenal, weren't they? David Silva with Xavi and Iniesta. Stupid. Absolutely stupid. No wonder they were so good. Xabi Alonso on the bench because he couldn't get in it because he wasn't Xavi or Busquets. Exactly. That's how good the midfielder was. To be fair, he was a little bit more of a winger back then, wasn't he? He was a little bit more of a winger. Pedro as well. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, that forward line, by the way, of like Fabregas as well as a backup. Fucking hell, what a team! Of like, having Pedro on the left and David Silva on the right with David Villa in the middle. It's just stupid. Just stupid. Just too good. Phenomenal. Then a defense of like then Jordi Alba at left back, and then right back was who was right back? I can't remember. But then they had Ramos and Poyle. You know what I mean? Like Casillas in goal. What a stupid team. It's been a good performance, Daniel. It's been the performance that we needed, you know, and necessary. Laporte's a quality player, and do you know what, Bandil? Laporte, as much as I was talking about him earlier, he'll see there's a chance now to get involved in the big part of the season, you know? That's why you got to be patient and work hard, because you never know when you're going to get into the pitch. And look, Ake could be out for the next 5-6 weeks, you know? And in that instance, he'll play most of the season, you know? And he probably could win some trophies for City, so, and things change. To be honest, Sergio G, I don't think that's necessarily true. Is Laporte better than Ake? Or do they have different qualities? Ake doesn't make mistakes, man. Laporte does every now and then, you know? So, oh, 1-1. But he's offside. He's offside, though. It's okay. We're all right. Everyone stand down. It's okay. We're okay. Yeah, Laporte's a better passer, of course. But okay, better natural defender, I would say so. Yeah, he's offside there. Good defending. Good line. Coleman's great, by the way. What a player. 15 minutes left. 15 minutes left. How do you know he can't Sergio G? Prove it, mate. We've won 10 in a row with Ake playing. 11 in a row with this game. We've won 11 in a row so far. Ake's been involved in all of them. Like, I don't... that's baseless, mate. Baseless. Ake's having a... Ake's catching up to where Laporte could be, but you don't know that fact that he couldn't do it, because he's probably going to do it, so... Laporte's brilliant, but I think Ake is brilliant too in his own way. And also, to be honest, Laporte made big mistakes. Like, the reason he went out of the Champions League, the 4-3 game, was because Laporte made 2 fucking huge mistakes. He did it in other games as well, so... I love Laporte, but he made some big mistakes in the Champions League. He really did. Genuinely. Yeah, but Laporte was playing in those games too, Sergio G. Like, talk about until Ruben came, we were losing games. Laporte was playing in those games at the start of the season, we were losing. So, you know, what was he doing then? Laporte can't lead either, you know? So, I sort of don't agree, pal, you know? Anyway, I like Laporte, but I don't think he's necessarily better. I won't say Laporte won us the league, mate. What about Diaz in that? Diaz was playing on the pitch at the same time, pal. Laporte had a great end of the season, but he didn't win us the league. Bloody hell. Bayern are pushing forward here a little bit, to be fair. But all this talk of what Laporte's done, how do we know Ake can't reach that level now? Like, I don't get it. Like, we're just assuming Ake hasn't. And right now, he's been probably in the top 3 players of the season for us. We can't just ignore that, you know? We are on to potentially win a treble, you know, like, and Ake's been a big part of that, you know? I'm not even slightly nervy, Daniel. We're 4-0 up, mate. With 12 minutes left. Like, I could honestly not, like, there was zero nerves for me right now. Zero. He's not conjecture, mate. Like, there's evidential proof right now that he's getting there, you know? Like, do you know what? Have you not watched Ake, like, even last season against Atletico, you know? I mean, you could turn around and put Laporte's form down. You also are just ignoring there, mate. Laporte making massive mistakes in the Champions League to cost us, which is genuinely true, by the way. Genuinely true. And also, Laporte would be playing if he wasn't such a mad ass, which is also true. So, he moaned a lot. So, it's as simple as that. Don't moan. Don't make big Champions League mistakes and you'll be playing. End of conversation. Anyway. Go on, Bernardo. Ah. Anyway, we are 10 minutes away from a Champions League semi-final. No more Ake talk. I can't be arsed of it. He's brilliant. Laporte's brilliant too. But I wouldn't say Ava's better than the other. He's not proven. Disappearing is not the same as making mistakes, mate. And he doesn't disappear at all. I mean, he's literally got us through games, you know. Alvarez coming on, which is a good substitution. Pen check. Is it a pen? Are we getting a pen? Are they getting a pen? You can't give that, man. It's literally... Are you fucking kidding me? That's hilarious. That's farcical, man. That's farcical. You can't give a pen for kicking the ball at him from a yard away. That is insane, man. He's literally stood next to him. That is genuinely mental. He's kicked the ball at his arm from half a yard away. Literally a pen given because he's guilty of having arms. What's he meant to do with that, man? To be fair, Andrea... That's ridiculous. He scored anyway. It's 1-1. Kimmich scored. I'm hoping that means nothing, you know. There's still 10 minutes left. I'm hoping they're not going to score 3 goals, but, you know, that is just stupid. Absolutely stupid. But that is this fucking stupid rule, man. Absolutely stupid rule. Is that even the rule? Is that even the rule, man? Like, he's so net close to him. Like, what can he meant to do? What the fuck is he meant to do there, man? What the fuck is he meant to do there? Like, he's guilty of having an arm. Genuinely guilty of having an arm. Was he? Is he meant to just suck them into his body in light speed and not be hit by the ball? What a fucking absolute joke. What an absolute bunch of charlatans. That is mental. Genuinely mental. Alvarez on. Right, we need to not concede 3 goals in about 10 minutes here and we should be alright. Jesus, Davies is fast, isn't he? Hold on, lads. The handball rule is so fucking stupid, man. Like, if I was a forward, I'd be kicking the ball towards the hands. Just do it. I genuinely just do it. Like, just aim for Chel's been sent off. Go for it, Laporte, man. Get the yellow card. Take it. Piss him off. He's literally got his arm around him. I'm not nervous at all. I get why you are, man, but I'm not. Yeah, this Tell guy looks good. Don't know whoever he is. I don't know much about him, if being honest. He's 17. Fucking hell, where's he come from? Rennes over in France. He's been sent off. Go on, Alvarez, man. Davis is so fast, isn't he? Fucking hell. Alvarez is no slouch at all, but... Go on, Grealish, mate. Go on, Jack. Go on, Jack. That's brilliant from Jack. Absolutely brilliant. Oh, I'm not arsed. That's about the winning streak, honestly. Grealish excellent there, by the way. He's such a shithouse, isn't he? I think that's a free kick, by the way. I don't think that's a... I mean, Wes, we sort of did finish him off in the first leg, mate. We're 3 goals clear with 5 minutes left. You know, like, I wouldn't worry about it. Wes, we finished him off in the first game, didn't we? You know. Odin, my pleasure, mate. Kyle's on, by the way. What about my mic? Is it all right? My mic seems fine, right? Dave? I'm chill. I'm chill. I can see. I don't see 3 goals. No chance. Go on, Jack. I love it when we keep the ball in the corner. Nice. Again, Alvarez. No worries, Dave. It probably was just your end, mate. The internet or something. Let's keep it up, lads. Foul throw. It's hard to throw it short, isn't it? I still can't get over that fucking penalty, by the way. It's just wild. I just saw a picture of it on Twitter and like he's literally less than a meter away from him. I don't think it's literally just that far. Like that far away. Like what do you do? Andrew, yeah, they did deserve some goals, but you know, City could have had a couple more as well, couldn't they? Haaland's with some big chances. I think maybe it could have been 2-1 Bayern on the balance of the night, maybe, or something like that, but I'm not particularly bothered, you know. We're going through, so I'm relaxed. The refs are always this bad in Europe, by the way, because they're miles worse than the Premier League and by the Premier League standards. Like, insanely bad. I think 1-1 would have been a fair result. I think basically what I can see. I think 1-1 probably is a fair result. The penalty was weird. I love Evan Mancano, man. I actually love him. He's terrible. I absolutely love him. The handball rule is just fucking wild, isn't it? It's absolutely wild. Right, 4 minutes left. Come on, lads. Do you know what? Marnie scores that if it's against City. He's at Liverpool, doesn't he? Let's be honest. If that was Liverpool, he scores that. He absolutely does, genuinely. Edison. Edison's got cramp, allegedly. Yeah, it's tough to play. I mean, to be fair, Harrison, that's pretty much the most electric bunch of wingers you'll see in world football, really, in terms of pace. You know, they got Coleman, Nabry, Sane, Davis, all these lightning quick players. We handled them really well in the first half, by the way. It's just second half, second game. It's been a little bit more, just one of those games, man. Bayern are much quicker than Madrid, in my opinion. Mank with a super chat to Mank2311 says, Real Madrid, we are coming for you. Fucking hell, man. Revenge. We need revenge. We need to beat Madrid in the semi-finals to get to a final. That's terrifying, isn't it? Exciting, though, isn't it? It's exciting. Mank, that's the thing, man. We've got to get Real Madrid. We're not conceding 3 goals now. I just, if I had a lot of money, I would bet a lot of money. I don't, but I would bet it happily. But that's the crux of it, innit? Real Madrid, we are coming for you, man. Indeed, man. It's exciting. It's really exciting. Like, I trust this City side. I do. Also, by the way, how good has Aki been today, man? A whole bunch of fucking big saves. He's been massive. I'm buzzing for him as well. I'm hoping. I feel like Madrid aren't as good defensively as Bayern are. Yeah, that's right, Citizen. We're consistently good now. We get to the latter stages all the time in the Guardiola now. A semi, a final, a semi. A final, a semi, a semi. It's really impressive. Could be another final, maybe. Who knows? But either way, we're there always now. We're there. It's so hard to get to finals. It fucking is. You know the quality teams you got to play against. But we're going through. Come on, you Blues, man. Come on, you Blues. And we are over. It is full time. City have gone through. Come on, you Blues, man. City are through to the Champions League semi-finals. Fucking get in. That feels good, doesn't it? A 1-1 draw on the night. Lads, absolutely beautiful stuff. I can't be too loud, sleeping baby downstairs, but fuck me, man. We are through to the Champions League semi-finals again. Again, a 1-1 draw away at the Allianz Arena. 4-1 on aggregate. How fucking good does that feel? How fucking nice does that feel? A battling performance. And to be honest, man, it was deserved on the balance of the whole tie. Bayern are a good side, man, but we were better overall, I would say. We took our chances better, and we defended a little bit better than they did as well. They made their own mistakes, but fuck me, man. We are there again where it matters. We're in the semi-final of the Champions League. A grudge match against Real Madrid. It's going to be absolutely momentous, and I'm fucking buzzing, man. Lovely, lovely stuff. Haaland, of course, with the goal. An insane penalty. Gifted them a goal. Genuinely stupid, a ridiculous decision, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Unfortunately, our 10-game winning streak has come to an end, but it doesn't matter once again. We are unbeaten in a lot of games now, and this side are absolutely brilliant. Guys, thank you for watching this watch along. I'm going to get my match reaction ready, and I'll see you in about 5 minutes time. But up the fucking Blues, man. We are going to the Bernabeu again. Come on, you Blues. Come on, City. Lovely stuff. Thanks for watching this watch along. You're all brilliant. Like this video, subscribe. See you in about 5 minutes.